After Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar expressed his interest to extend the responsibility of maintaining parks to the common citizens under the campaign of Brand Bengaluru, the Bruhat Bengaluru Mahanagara Palike or the BBMP has called interested Bengalureans to register as Kere Mitra, Lake Friend and Hasiru Mitra, Green Friend. In a circular, BBMP invited interested citizens to register and monitor the maintenance activities in lakes and parks on a regular basis, thus helping the civic body provide better services. They are expected to keep track of the development works in the lakes and parks in their wards. The deadline to apply is October 30 by 5 pm. The registration form provided on the BBMP website seeks details such as name, phone number, email ID, residential address, copy of the voter ID, name of the ward, and the preferred lake or park from the interested volunteers. The officials concerned would have to verify the entries before entrusting individuals with the responsibility of maintaining parks and lakes. Noting that the program covers over 1,200 parks and 200 lakes, BBMP Special Commissioner for Parks and Lakes Preeti Gehlot said, "It will purely be a volunteer service. We will not be signing a memorandum of understanding with the selected citizens. That's a separate program." Responding to the initiative taken by the BBMP, Usha Rajagopalan, a lake activist, had this to say about it.
I think more than any other city or any other state, perhaps Bengaluru is the only one where there's so many people are very active and very vocal about what's happening in the city, in the lakes, in the parks, and so on. So in that sense, I think this is a very good move to encourage people to come forward. Okay. But on the other hand, this can also work against it because people can make any random sort of complaints, and then if the officials or the contractor don't attend to it, then it is going to be another problem for everybody, and the persons who made the complaint are going to keep pestering the government. So I feel that it is very easy for people to make a complaint, but I think what is important is to get them involved in the actual execution of the work. So if, for instance, I have complained about, let's say, sewage coming into a lake, okay, then what am I supposed to do to stop the sewage? What I should actually be asked to do is, see, we will, as the government, we will raise a complaint, but you as a public, you also inform the ward office, take it up with them and follow it up and see it is done. Because the problem with BBMP and actually with any government department is that you have too many water bodies and too few people to manage them. So when you have people getting the local community involved in this, that's the only way to go forward. But involvement doesn't mean you just make complaints and more noise and noise. It actually means that they should come forward to help the government. So in that sense, I think it is a very good idea. And it will then be, the step 2 will be for the BBMP to consider every complaint and follow it up. And do they have the manpower to do that? It's okay for you to log in all the complaints, and then what next? So that is something which they have to figure it out. I think it's a good way of knowing who are the people in our locality who can be interested or who are interested in coming forward to be a Mitra of the lake. Because already we do know a lot of people, and I guess more people perhaps know the lake than us personally. So this will be an opportunity for us to know who they are. And hopefully, we will grab them and make them responsible for carrying out some chores or the other. So it works both ways. So it's exciting. And I think, again, I think it's a very bold step of BBMP to do this. And I think this is a very important step, and I really wish them well. But I would think also that it is important to hand over charge to the local community to become caretakers of the lake, because they will complain and they will handle it themselves, which is less work and less headache for BBMP. And I don't think it is too little, too late. No, high time it is done. And I hope other states and other cities also replicate this. Let's try it out first. If things go well, there's going to be a lot of teething trouble, I'm sure. Once all that settles down, you'll be able to, sift the grain from the chaff and find out how many people are genuinely interested in working for this. So let's try it out. And if hopefully it will work out. And this spells a good turn for our lakes.
This is Afreen Hussain, and you are watching India Today SoSouth.